everyone, this is Greyshot. Once I'm bringing you another COH2 replay. And on a map that I don't think I've showcased this map in either forever or it's just been a long time. This is Fields of Windkindle. Probably butchering that name, but you know, I always butcher names. It's fine. In any case, guys, I want to thank Wiley Dub, for submitting this replay. Thank you very much. It looks about even on both sides with playtime. Again, COH2 is ranked system, but I can't see it here, so unfortunately, I can't give a idea of how good they are. But what I will say is, once again, thank you for submitting this replay. If you want to submit a replay, do so via my YouTube channel. Go to my Gmail or Facebook, submit it with your name, a description, and the replay itself, and I'll take a look. Please no AI or mods, and I'll check it out. I also want to give a shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much for your awesome support. You can catch their names at the very end, or catch their names spoken for the awesome B4 supporters at the very end, or right around that tier. And also, I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, Stimpaks. Thank you, Stimpaks, for supporting Greyshot Productions through your beef jerky. Yes, if you want beef jerky, check out Stimpaks, and you can pick it up for 20% off. That's right. For some reason, they're like, you know what, Greyshot, not only can you sell our jerky, but we'll give you a discount code for 20% off with your own name. Well, thank you, Stimpaks, and I highly recommend their peppered variant. So far, a lot of my watchers have picked it up. Okay, first off, not a great idea to charge there. But anyway, a lot of my guys have picked it up, including Ace, who seems to really enjoy it, or is just a little bit crazy, although Ace is typically a little bit crazy, so you can make that determination later. But in any case, go check them out. Highly recommend it. And make sure you use the link below for to make sure they know that I sent you. But in any case, let's get to this game. And already we see the British running away. Now, you could say, like, oh, Greyshot, the British are doing what they normally do. Haha, very funny. But the assault grens are no joke. If they can get close up, they can tear you apart. But the problem is, that's if they get close up. British infantry, as well, if they're out of cover, need to get in cover for them to be really effective. That being said, from what I can see here, the Germans are trying to lead in a close quarters engagement and pushing the enemy back. The problem they have, though, is, well, this. Hey, aren't you supposed to take this point? Because right now you're getting all these resources, including now the fuel, and you're not receiving anything. Right now the Allies are receiving more, and they've just captured more of the right. Hell, the British player's now going in mid. So there's that. Oh, is that plane crash? That is multiple plane. Nope. Actually, no. It's just one. Okay. That's cool. I like that. That's a cool plane crash. Again, if you want, just check out any of my games for plane crashing, because it's even my most recent stream highlight where my plane killed by a sniper. Although it seems like these guys are blobbing a little bit, I'll say. They're very close together with their men. But I can see why they're doing that, try to counteract the enemy. Wow. MG spamming much, are you? I don't know. I guess they're trying to reconnect the far left side, so that way they can get the fuel and resources and make sure they don't get hit. The MGs will be good for stopping the blobs, though. But if they come in from multiple directions, that's not going to work. So there's that. But in any case, oh, and one quick thing, and I'll get back to the game. When I woke up today, I realized once again I have 20 active Patreon supporters. So thank you again to all my Patreon supporters, because now I have a lot, and that is just astounding that you guys believe me that much. But in any case, thank you so much. That means a whole hell of a lot to me in my small YouTube channel that you guys believe in it so much. So thank you. Oh, and also expect P4 Sean emotes, because since there's so many, those will be popping up. So if you watch a stream, hopefully I'll be trying to get those away in some capacity to Patreon supporters. I'll figure it out. But in any case, let's get to it, shall we? Anyway, Rifleman pushing on up. Oh, probably through Discord, through my Discord access, I could do that. In any case, we're pushing on through. Looks like Pioneer's trying to hold the line. Really not gonna win, but with that MG, that's a different story. They'll suppress, maybe. Oh wow, nice. If he only stayed there, the point would have not been decapped, and well, their territory would have stayed relatively together. Nice job decapping that point, because now it's still cutting off all the Axis lines. So right now they're getting 7 fuel per turn. Isn't that amazing? Unfortunately, we have a MG stopping the British infantry. Oh, they do have grenades, so they do have that. Assault Gren's trying to cut them off as well, so they have to retreat. We have a mortar pit? No, I'm sorry, a Boffer. Oh, thank God. I was like, are you really putting a mortar pit in mid with no protection? No, they're putting this here. Though the double mortar could be a hard counter. It's weird. It seems like the Axis are like using this edge of the map to pretty much lay this defensive line and are slowly moving over from that. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Not in the very least, but it's interesting to say the least. Both are opening fire on the Grenadier squad, though the British cover that they made is stopping some of the rounds from hitting the Grenadier squad. Though still, even with some of the rounds blocked, it was just not enough for that Grenadier squad to live. Probably should have retreated a little bit sooner. Now let's see over here. Squads capturing territory. Now, again, the Germans have more resources than the Allies. Allies are going to have to think of something to counteract. And maybe it's just getting this British infantry upgraded. I'm assuming you're going to try to go for one of the, the weapon rack or the upgraded men. Because you already have 3 squads of British infantry. You do that, and you upgrade them with Brens. Oh, boy. You could tear apart the enemy. And actually, you have enough... Yeah, you have enough munitions to get 1 for each of your squads. Or double up with 1 squad. Whatever the case may be, you have enough firepower to hold them back, which is really good. Interesting place for a bunker. I'm assuming they have the MG here kind of guarding it, though there could be a vulnerability right here. Maybe moving a little further up so the tree cover would block it, so it kind of covers this area but doesn't get by the side would have been a little better. But we have mortar fire hitting this British position. You're currently making a fort assembly, which, once again, I wish the fort assembly like helped out here. It was like a nice kind of like not parallel, just a bonus to kind of help this stuff out. Mortar pit's not a bad idea. The only concern would be I don't think the mortar pit has range on them. I think it's just out of range. So there's that. We'll see. But it will definitely help first infantry. It is a stacked position though, and you have to be very careful and make sure infantry stay away from it. So it's just like a Pack 43 or something. You have to make sure the infantry stay away and it doesn't get hit. Though, unlike the Pack 43, you can actually, fortify it and make sure it doesn't get taken out. But it looks like, from what I can see here, wow, I haven't gone over names. It's been 7 minutes. I am slacking. Larry, Fede, Prince, and Wiley. There's all the names. Any case, we have, or Bata. I almost want to call you Batra, but in any case, Bata. Bata, you are taking this point. Not very nice indeed. But the one counterpoint I would say is, even though you're taking this point, you don't have a lot of front line infantry, and neither does Larry. Looks like you guys are really relying on that support stuff, which is good and bad. It can be very annoying for the Allies to fight that because, again, you have to somehow get around MGs. But if this guy gets rear echelon squad and deploys smoke or goes, where is it? Heavy? No, he doesn't have heavy cav. I was going to go something like counter. He could actually, fight that. But right now he can't. This guy's the problem is they're blobbing too much. That's the big problem I'm seeing is these allied major blobs. You kind of need to separate your men a little bit, kind of spread them out, and you'll be doing a lot better with yourself. Now, unfortunately, you did lose to Beaufort, which sucked. But again, you can still have the mortar pit, open fire. Assault Grens are trying to knock out that cache. I would say the Allies need to send something down there. We have a captain. I don't know if the captain's going to win. Probably not, but it'll at least do something. At least I hope it will. Cache might not make it, though. It's getting close. Heading up north, we have Grenadiers and some Pioneers up here. I wonder if they were trying to place mines or something. I don't see any mines, but... I mean, we do have a bunker over here, but... I'm trying to see if they're placing anything anywhere in regards to, like... Hold on. Oh, nope. A lot of Allied forces came over here. They were going to be fine. But I'm wondering if they would place mines on, like, these choke points and whatnot, just to hamper the infantry. That could be really effective if they can do that, like, with an S minefield or something. We also have a Stuart being deployed. So Allied forces are gearing up for a counterattack. Looks like we have a large amount of Allied forces down south. Once again, I feel like you guys need to stop blobbing, but other than that, you have the men, you just need the means. And you have, or sorry, not the means, the know-how to get through. In any case, the Stuart is launching an assault against that MG. And we have a scout car over here. Looks like he is prioritizing vehicles. I want to say that's the case. No, he's just on the offensive. What's this? Oh, rapid tactics. He's taking the point. That's cool. All allow light vehicles to capture territory. I completely forgot about that. That's really cool. Sorry, it's been so long since I've seen this actually used. I was like, is that... No, it doesn't look like... Yep. Capturing territory. let's see, what allows that? The T-34 like Vet 1 ability allows you to capture points, which is great for just annoying the enemy. Like, they're trying to capture the point, and you're just like, no, that's not happening. Or the, what is it? The Encirclement Doctrine with the Blitz tactic that you can capture territory. Stewart needs to get the hell out of there, because Pack 40 is about to wreck it today. It should be able to get out in time. There we go. Though, will it... Nope, grenade going out. Oh, no, still in one piece. Though, even though they are pushing on this left-hand side, we have artillery coming down as well, so some British artillery is going to hit that position. The Germans are taking the north. And they're going at a pretty good pace. So right now, while the Allies desperately need to capture the left-hand side, the Axis aren't done. They're actually launching a small little attack up north to kind of rectify the situation that's currently going on. I assume a Major's calling in artillery. Nope, I'm sorry. IR Pathfinders. And yeah, the special column they have is really freaking powerful. So you have to watch out for that. The problem is they have limited range, so it has to be very close up for them to do that. That's the counter. It's really good. Oh my freaking god, are you kidding? Deploy smoke. Okay, there we go. Smoke screen. Now get up close and throw that grenade. That building is so close to dying, it's not even funny. Like, the support structure in that is just... like, it's on a twig. Nice bundle grenade, by the way. I mean, if they're all grouped up like this, absolutely throw that bundle grenade. Now, all you need to do is throw one grenade at that shack, and it will come down. Hell, sneeze on it, and they'll come down. Throw the grenade. Or you could just fire at the house. That's fine. Wow, more riflemen are about to die. And the Stuart's back, but Panzer Grenadiers are right there. Oh, good, you killed it, but, you know, could have killed the building. Maybe I'm just like a destruction hound or something. Oh, you lost another squad. By God. Retreat. You lost so many infantry units right there for no apparent reason. You have enough manpower to get them back, but still, it's annoying. Ugh. Any case, we have, yeah, I'm just going to call you Batra, just because I really feel like calling you Batra. So we got Batra down here. Now, look up Batra if you don't know what it is. Any case, Batra is saying assault grunts finally capture the south. Now, you have Panzer Grenadiers. We know you have this light mechanized building, but do you have the... No, you don't. What about you? Okay, so neither of the Wehrmacht players have the tier 3 ability, so I'm assuming they're going to try to end this quickly and get some Panzer 4s and whatnot. That would be my assumption. We'll see what happens. Maybe they'll rush for the Battle Phase 3 and try to rush for some better armor. But I could see them going for the Panzer 4 and then going for a Tiger and just get kind of skip the advanced medium tank. That's why I call the Panther, just because it is better than... It is technically better than a... what is it? It's better than a Panzer 4, but that being said, it's not as good as a Tiger in my opinion. Panther's really good, but it's not as good. But if a Tiger's a heavy tank and a Panzer 4 is a medium tank, what do you call it? Advanced medium tank. Thank you, Ruse, for that description. In any case, so we got some mortars lining the outskirts of the battlefield, hitting those caches. And looks like, wow, yeah, the Germans recaptured all that, knocked out the cache. Beaufort is now down. Remember the mortar pit that was also down? Yeah, the Allies, you're not doing all that hot. You're gonna need to change up your strategy. Now, again, recon support's good for early game and somewhat mid, and advanced emplacement's once again good for early game, but the precision barrage is also good for later, just for knocking out artillery. So all in all, so right now the Allies are more scheduled for early to mid game, but then we look at the Germans and they're like, yeah, we got the heaviest of heavy tanks, and it's like, I feel like there's going to be an issue with the Allies over here because they don't have necessarily the means to keep up a game for long term. But we'll see how things go. If you're really good, this stuff doesn't matter. I'm just saying that these commanders, that's just what their special abilities are for. You're not going to see a Greyhound fighting a King Tiger toward the end of the game. It's just not going to happen. And very rarely do emplacements last long term unless you're really freaking good at keeping your front line or the enemy artillery just outside their lines. Alright, so we have a Stuart going in, trying to knock them out. We also have an MG right here. Maybe you could use defense line, just chuck some grenades. We have some artillery coming down at this position. I'm assuming from the British. Just using their base artillery. Unfortunately, the base artillery is just slightly off. Either that or the mortar was right here and they're just hitting every shot. And they're like, yeah, we're hitting him. And the mortar just moved 10 feet to the left. Any case, Stuart leaving because they realized, oh, Panzer Grenadiers. They're going to kill us real quick. Probably should get the hell out of there. Any case, what else do we got over here? So he finally upgraded to more men, but he still hasn't upgraded. Oh, no, he has gone weapon rack. He just hasn't gone the ability for it. He has a lot of manpower, though. Artillery slowly wearing down that building. One grenade would really help speed things up. That was a great hit. One more artillery shot should do it. A little to the left. Come on, one more. Directly on. There we go. And there goes the MG. Should probably have retreated that, but I digress. Once again, we're seeing a lot of blobs. Prince, you need to split them up. It's not going to be as effective. Like, if the Wehrmacht got a Panzerwerfer, this game would be GG. Like, oh, okay, they did rush for the later stuff. Yeah, Panzer, I could see it. With the constant blobs, I could change that from Panzer IV, which is good against all targets, to be like, we need to kill these allied blobs. Just get a Panzerwerfer, and we'll be able to knock these suckers out real quick. Though, I will say they are using a lot of mortars, which is helping break up a lot of that infantry, I would say. And also killing the emplacements, which helps, and other support equipment. A lot of bunkers, though, all over the place. What's coming down? Oh, yeah, it's the Pathfinders, I would assume. Yep, Pathfinders. They called the strike down. Didn't kill it, though. It didn't kill it. And not only that, they stole the MG and are suppressing the British with their own Vickers machine gun. That sucks. That honestly sucks. A lot of manpower, though, for the Allies, just not being used. Is that a Cromwell? Yeah, we have a Cromwell being deployed. The enemies have a lot of packs, so we'll see how well that goes. It is surprising we haven't seen any armor by them, though it looks like finally Batra is going to be deploying a Panther, so... Oh, finally we'll have something. Stuart finally knocking out these bunkers, and it looks like the Allies finally retook their northern region, which is good. Finally, they got that. If I was them, maybe I would lay down some defenses and whatnot to kind of hold that. They need to hold that territory if they're going to survive in this game for any longer. Otherwise, it's just not going to be going well for them, to be completely honest. Because, again, we look at the Germans' overall, like, army, and they have way more. But that being said, the Allies could deploy a lot more because of their, you know, manpower reserves. But once again, I don't know how many they could really deploy. So now we have a Panther, we have Assault Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadiers. Like, Batra has a full army through and through, and he's going to be smashing whatever the Allies have. So the Allies need to think of something really, really clever in terms of tactics and just overall just start taking out these German forces because they're coming in. And yeah. So let's see how things go in this battle because the Germans are coming in through the north. Maybe this choke point could be an area they could hold them back, but I don't know. The Panther is pretty much good at deflecting stuff in the front, so maybe a head-on fight with a Panther with a Stuart. Not the best idea. Though it looks like the Germans are now blobbing, so is this gonna be Battle of the Blobs? Like, really? Jesus Christ. Oh no. We have artillery coming in. And they all retreat. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's the mines. That's gonna pin the tank. So the tank is gonna be a little slower. Stuart can get out of there. Problem is they don't have any. Wait, is that an AT gun? What is that? That's a MG? No, it's a pack gun. Jesus Christ, man, the pack. Fire an AT grenade. Pin the Panther. Take it out. GG. Like hell, you could have used the Stuart, I mean, in a really annoying fashion, but you could have used it to shell shock him as well, just to keep that Panther pinned, and there you go. You would have won the game. You would have won that battle. It's like, use the resources in your environment. Pick up the pack, so that way you could have something to fight that armor. Because if that armor unit comes back, yeah, you're going to have some issues. The British launching an assault in mid. So good for them. They've gotten the victory point, which will help put pressure on the Axis, which... yeah, the Allies kind of need at this point. Now I'm actually kind of curious. Okay, so you finally made this building. I would assume that you would probably want to... okay, let me think about this for a second. A Panther would probably be good, because you don't really have a lot of AT per se. But I can also see a Brumar being effective versus all those blobs. Like, anything in this, like... okay, you got Panther, good. Alright, Panther just slowly chasing down the Major. Probably not the best idea. Hey, allies, you want to capture this point? That would probably be helpful. Jackson, though, firing right up the gut. Managing to penetrate that Panther's front hide. Cromwell engaging too, but having a harder time penetrating with its gun. Jackson still engaging. Firing down the main road. Still giving chase. Cromwell manages to actually puncture through its side. Jackson still chasing it down. Missing the target. Panther trying to get the fuck out of there. But still. Oh, getting one nice shot on the Jackson. Very cool. Cromwell still engaging, but realizing maybe I've gone too far. While the pack gun slowly moves in. Jackson pulling on back. We have the Stuart still not healed. They should probably heal that sucker. Moving on in, I guess, to fight this stuff. Now we have a second Panther being deployed. Well, this other one's back at base. The problem is right now is unfortunately healing them. But it looks like they have an engineer squad, pioneer squad moving back to heal the Panther. And the reason I say the healing factor is the fact that the British don't really have this. But well, unless they can do the forward assembly with the repair crew for the vehicles. But a lot of all the American vehicles, except for a couple of them, have the ability to decrew their tank and then repair it instantly. So you usually see American vehicles deploy a lot quicker. If I was him, they're not getting out. I would absolutely probably decrew the unit and then just have the vehicle crew fight. It might sound a little risky, but these guys won't automatically target this vehicle. Get out! Get out! Get out before they fire! Oh my god. Oh, good. They fired all their Panzer-Shreks over here. And he sacrificed his Pathfinder unit. We have some, looks like artillery coming down. Mortar fire, I'd assume. And the British? Yeah, we have a mortar pit. Okay. And managed to help push that thing back and save the Stuart. But that was freaking lucky. Yeah, heal that thing. And please, please, please keep it healed. Because I want to see a late game Stuart, because those things can be very effective. Anyway, big assault up north. American infantry, not sure what they know what to do. God damn it, when the Germans take over your pack gun that you left there the entire freaking time. Fire more AT grenades or something? I don't know. We can see here that you're deploying a lot of Jacksons, so that's cool, I think. I mean, the enemy has a lot of AT to kind of help counteract the tank destroyers, but what not? It should still be interesting. Okay, not too shabby. Cromwell open fire on this position. Not doing too bad. Knocked out the mortars. That's pretty good. Oh, we have something coming down here. A light artillery barrage. We'll do a little bit versus the armor, but it'll definitely hit the infantry. They need to pull back. Pack gun opening fire on the Cromwell. Cromwell's still trying to knock out that bunker, though. Nice job. Knocked it out, so that's one less MG you have to worry about. Something's being made over here. Another bunker, it looks like. Jackson's being moved over to the right-hand side. I'm really surprised that the Germans have not been able to dominate the Allies more. It seems like they're being a little too... I don't know. It's not passive, but they just haven't been making up for the fact that they've had supremacy for a long time. Stuart should go in through the flank and kind of shell shock that thing to make sure it doesn't escape. But this is an example of just like not moving. I don't understand why you're not trying to get out of there. Oh, hits the building. Freaking Stuart gets the kill. That's hilarious. And great flip for the Germans. Wow. Hey, dude, maybe you should not build a... Really? You're not gonna use your Jackson to go... Oh my god. Go. Shell shock. Shell shock. Yes, shell. Vision block. Get the fuck out of there. Vision is blocked. Jackson open fire. Oh, wow. That Jackson is crippled. I'm not Jackson. The Panther's crippled. Jackson's open fire. Missing one, hitting one. Oh, no. Another Panther comes out through the corner. Oh, shoot. 2v1. Jacksons are at disadvantage. I'm sorry. 2v2. My apologies. Because the Jacksons are lower health, and even though they can do a lot of firepower, the Panthers... Oh, no. They don't have the Stuart as well. Get out of there. Oh, double hit. They're getting very lucky on those hits. Jackson's need some support. Trying to use the brush as cover. Oh, no. Damn. Okay, it's decrewed. It's decrewed, but they're down one. Man, that AT gun. Fire. Damn it, they killed one. Cromwell, though, coming in through the flank. Great hit. Oh, my God, Stewart. Jackson getting the kill. Stewart. Shell shock. Shell shock. Maybe treads as well. I don't know. Cromwell needs to kind of use that speed to kind of match the Panther. Maybe try to hit from inside. No, another Panther. Nope. Don't chase. Bad idea. Goodbye. That was a really, really bad move. Why would you give chase with a vehicle that's one shot? It doesn't make sense. Also, I've yet to see this thing manned, so we have an AT gun that could be used, but not. But good, don't worry, guys. At least the Stewart's safe. So we have a big MG line over here. We have another Cromwell. Wait. Another Cromwell? Why another Cromwell? Okay, at least we have the American. Oh my God, you probably could have deployed all the infantry and AT grenade those Panthers. Fire a blasted AT grenade. I swear to God. Or no, don't. I guess that's cool. Just let the Panther escape once again. Light artillery barrage coming in to divert the infantry so they can survive. All blobbed up and ready to go. Wow. Okay. I feel like we are versing Battle of the Blobs V2. Just. This is ridiculous. Like, I feel like a lot more can be done if you just send out smaller detachments. Because even with only like 2 infantry units, you could have AT grenaded those Panthers, pinned them, and a lot of the Jacksons just outrange them. Suga bomb coming in. I'm assuming right here. I'm just gonna turn this off and just wait for the excellent shot. Yep. Man, wasn't it a great idea you left your troops right on that point? Maybe you throw some AT grenades. Maybe not. I mean, assault grens are tearing them apart. We have 1 American infantry loss. Assault grens escaping. Yeah, they escaped. Do we have another American infantry that's gonna die? Nope, they got out, but we lost an assault gren. We have artillery coming down. I'm assuming a light artillery barrage. Major is trying to give chase. I love that Major's with his gun. Look, I'm not saying this is a good movie, but Monsters vs. Aliens had one good scene with the president firing his pistol. Being like, I was the brave president. And I'm like, you know what? If a president actually did that, he would probably say that, even though he really did absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. So, yeah. Anyway, we still have the bunker over here for some reason that has not been killed. Man, a Panzerwerfer. Man, that would have came in handy a little bit earlier. Oh boy. So yeah, still double MGs guarding mid, but the Axis are slowly whittling down the Allies. We have a Firefly now being deployed, and Prince. Oh my God. You have got to be kidding me. So we have an. Oh, the Allies are like, you know what? Who needs Jacksons when you have a line of these AT guns that we can easily take out the enemy with? This is gonna backfire so hard on them, abso-freaking-lutely. And for those who don't know why this is gonna backfire, because again, they're just gonna easily take them out. Like, once again, I see this failing just from artillery. But if the Germans actually like lose to this, like, I'm being honest, if they die to this, that would be incredibly stupid on their end. But we'll see. Maybe this pack line can do it. We also have the Firefly coming in the distance, which looks really freaking cool. So we'll see how they do. Looks like they're being deployed anyway, so let's get off this awesome view and looking at the detail of this AT gun and see how these American, well, sorry, not American, the Allied players in general use this AT line. Hopefully effectively, but we shall see. German infantry moving on in. We have a second Panther also being deployed with, that'd be 3 Panthers currently on the field. Looks like they're currently nowhere close to getting a elephant or tiger as well, so we just have the Panthers for the time being. Precision barrage coming in on that position. Looks like they're not moving, so expect all this infantry to fight it, I would say. Oh, damn! Well, there goes 2 of the 3, with 1 barely making out alive. That was really good, precision barrage. Yeah, the German infantry is just kind of lackluster, but that being said, he has more than enough manpower to kind of reman his front line, so not too bad. Recon going out, so they're probably going to try to identify a key strategic target for them to bomb. And oh boy, I wonder what that could be. But in any case, the German armor is lying in wait. We'll see how well they do. Cromwell and Sherman Firefly on standby. A lot of infantry right here, just kind of blobbed up. This is where, yeah, I don't know. This is where an anti-blob feature would be very effective against this. Like a demo right here, just lying in wait for them, or artillery barrage from the British, like another precision barrage or something along those lines. I don't know why you have this random pack over here, just chilling, but okay. I'm assuming oh, no, it's the mines. Very nice. Oh, they're actually still hurting them, even though they're kind of on the edge. More health damage than actual killing men, but not too shabby. Recon is left, and really nothing has changed. Allies now have just... How do I put this? I was going to say, with the Allies losing the north, they're... Oh, wait, no. Germans are actually launching assault in mid. I was actually surprised. I figured that they would kind of launch an assault through mid. All these AT guns just still lying in wait. They could probably move over here and kill these Panthers. But it's fine. The Cromwell was doing really well until, well, it didn't and died. Firefly's doing most of the damage, but now with 2 Panthers engaging it, it's not going to be able to take that. It needs a buffer zone. Oh, I think a mine hit it. Not too shabby. Jackson now coming on the flank. All the AT guns now moving up, saying, "This is our moment! We can finally do something!" Yeah. Jackson knocking out 1 Panther. All the AT guns still just chilling. Hey, AT guns, you want to move over? There we go. Just move over here and open fire on that unit before it escapes into its, you know, to the guy's base. No, it's cool. I guess we just won't kill that. That's fine. That's fine. In any case, we have the Panther up north, and it's just chilling, you know, helping clear this area. Artillery coming in, pushing back the pack guns. Anyway, American infantry just trying to push up, but it's not going to win versus a tank and a, well, normal infantry unit. It's just not. You're going to want to fall back before you start wasting manpower or lose the unit, which I feel like you're going to lose the unit. You lost the unit. Okay. Pack guns opening fire, but if we hear the sound of that noise, I think we all know what's about to come down. Doesn't kill all of them, which is saddening, but it does knock out 2 and cripples the 3rd. Panthers should have... You know what? I get why he was keeping it there. He was keeping it so they all stood still. But... Oh, flying tree. I still probably would have pulled it back if I was him. Maybe this way. But I could see why he left it there, so it's not too bad. Plus, if what he can honestly do is just easily deploy another one, he has more than enough fuel and manpower to do so. Maybe once you deploy an elephant, versing the Allies, that might not be a bad idea. Like, put it right here, and you can pretty much have, if you're able to hit any target over here. The only problem would be all the AT guns. But it could, as long as you keep using artillery and airstrikes really well, then I guess that wouldn't be a threat. Plus, you can, of course, equip it with the spotting scope, so it gets really long range. It can help snipe any allied armor before they can even have an idea of the elephants in the area. Stuart just moving on through. We still have the pack gun just lying in wait in a really weird area because it's pretty much aimed at the brush. Stuart just lying in wait. Maybe they could go after the Panzerwerfer? Would be very risky, but they could honestly do that. Up, coming down on all the AT guns. Knocked out the other 2. Very cool, but, you know, the first 2 are being remanned. They will need to be healed because they are very low on health, so if they... Because, again, it's still a mechanical unit. It still needs repaired, otherwise it's gonna become faulty. Now, one thing I will say is good job on the Allies for decapping this point and cutting off the Axis fuel. So there's that. And again, that's helping. I think it's cut off. Yeah, it is cut off. They're just getting so much fuel from everything else. It really doesn't matter. Oh, boy. So at least they can reman that. Hopefully, maybe find that pack gun, kill it. Just for, you know. Or, you know what? Don't. So it just keeps wasting the German manpower. Elephant in the area I would not expect it to be in. You figure it would want to come, you know, further south. But, I don't know. We'll see what the Allies' plan is and the Axis plan is. Axis, Batra, what's your goal right now? You have a lot of... You still have a decent army, though you're deploying more Panthers. We have an elephant that I think should be focused more south than north, but whatever. You're deploying it up here. There's too much brush and too many buildings down here for that to be really effective. Unless you're trying to snipe... Hold on. Are you trying to snipe the Stuart? No, you're not really. The brush is still blocking it. So, I don't know. That's a bit weird. Very weird indeed. Alright, Stuart moving around. Looks like they're launching an assault to capture this point. Large German push, though, with a lot of different frontline troops of all different, well, effectiveness. We have precision barrage coming in, which should force them to retreat, or at least pull back for a time being. Wait, do we have both coming down? Oh, wow. That's hilarious. We have precision barrage and that. And I swear to God, the mine was in the air, and this precision barrage blew it up. That was pretty cool. In any case, looks like we have a light artillery barrage now coming down, which will pull the Allies back. And the Allies, from what I can gather, don't have... Oh, they have a combat tank. Okay, so that's good. But, like, they don't have a really good tank to fight infantry, from what I can tell. The Germans, again, equally so, but... These Panthers will do more damage than a tank destroyer, which has no NG, and its main gun is less effective from the Panthers on infantry to, you know, their gun against infantry. Don't expect a Firefly to massacre infantry, but a Panther could do it. No! God damn it! That Stuart was like the one shiny beacon in this, I don't say boring game, but kind of just like a really game? Really? Any case. Like, this blobbing is just annoying. Like, what level are you? Okay, you're really low level, so I can kind of understand that, but... Yes. Actually, no, Red's been doing the blobbing too, so I can't even say that. Like, me seeing this is just like a... Like, you could literally... Hold on. Let me click Fog of War on the Allies so I can just highlight this point. You see here, there's a little bit of light right here. You could deploy an artillery strike right there and just kill all of the infantry with one of those precision bomb strikes if you really wanted to. Like, launch an assault over here just to distract him. We do have a sniper, so maybe that could be interesting in this game, but, like, I honestly don't know. And also, you have all this German armor just lying in wait. What are you waiting for? Like, start pressing on the Allied lines. Like, don't just... like, the Germans are just being way too passive for having such supremacy in this game for so goddamn long. You could say, oh, Greyshot, the Americans have the... No, well, actually, they have less of the AT line than they did. I mean... Like, they could, you know, have an AT line and disrupt the Panthers and stuff. It's like, that's why you have the Panzerwerfer. So as soon as you find that line, you just call an artillery. Like this blob as well. Just throw one grenade, please. One grenade. One grenade. One grenade. One grenade. One grenade! Is that a mortar carriage? Okay, fine. We have something. Oh, great. We have the mines coming down. Finally! Please kill all the infantry. Just kill them all. Kill them all. Yes. Yes. Finally. Holy crap. Took long enough for that blob to finally meet its maker. And before you say, oh, Greyshot, you're rooting for the German blob. What? That's not fair on the Allies. No, the Allies have had their shit kicked in on their blob for quite a number of times. I'm just pointing out the fact that it's about time the Germans finally lost some of that. In any case, Panthers finally engaging. I guess mad that the blob died. They're moving up. The pack guns are right there. Jackson's opening fire on the other one because they realize the pack guns will guard against the Panther trying to go on their flank. Panther managing to escape. Elephant, once again, you should be in a better position to fire. And it can't see through the brush. It can't see through the brush. So, yeah, they're just giving chase now. Wow, really? You don't have prioritizing vehicles? Oh, okay, the elephant could be good here, just lighting them up. As you can see, its rear armor. Nope, the brush once again stops him from firing. Oh, nope. There we go. We have a nice shot there. Barely, but we got a nice shot. Comet tank now moving up for some reason. I'm assuming to deploy smoke. But yeah, elephant. Best place for you to be honest, like right here. So that way you can open fire on all these targets, because you could hit the Jacksons over here. You could hit the infantry, the British stuff over here. Like, you could be right here still and pretty much open fire if you want to be, like, back here. But I'm just saying, like, be on the outskirts of this wide open field so you can hit a lot of allied vehicles. Sure, you have to worry about the pack gun and whatnot, but at least you would be able to hit them instead of hiding in the corner. You've gotten one shot off. That's it. That's the only shot you've got off this entire game. So please, 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 please position it better. Please. Any case. Patra's healing his Panthers. Or, I guess, slowly but surely. And the allies are just kind of guarding mid. They're laying down defensive line, which... This is... Okay, this is poorly done. Because all the Germans have to do is hug this line and go through and throw a bundle grenade right here. If you really wanted it more effective, you would have placed it, like, a little further up, like right here. And that way you could have had it. It would have been a little more risky, but that way you have this wide arc kind of guarding this way and then this way. So it's a lot harder for them to kind of come around and flank. Sure, they can then come multiple areas, but the Germans can easily just come through here if they're smart. Now, if they're going to be stupid and just run straight through it, then, you know, that's on them. But yeah, the Vickers machine gun should be more than capable of holding that thing back. And stop calling it that precision barrage. Wait, are they really not going to retreat it? Never mind. Great, that was a good one. Again, I was expecting him to retreat it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I guess he just wanted to eat some artillery. I don't know. That both sides have just been like, yeah, we're just gonna not retreat. Okay, sure, why not? Yeah, this is... I'm just very, I don't know what they say diffused, but I'm just, like, kind of, like, deflated about this situation. Like, if the Germans just push with actual, like, with a full army and didn't just sacrifice their men, that would probably be very effective. Okay, so at least they're coming to the side. And it's not like the Allies have supremacy over here. They could easily take it if they wanted to. They could. You could literally have the sniper just roll it up while hold fire is active and decap the point. Like, they can't see him. Oh, that's a great idea. Let's have the elephant open fire against infantry, because that's what you want to do. No, vehicles. 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 And it's a straight shot. Again, the Jackson's just using special rounds now to do more damage against the Panther. Vehicles, please. Panther managing to, well, trying to escape, but the elephant's blocking its way, or more so, it's not really blocking its way. It's more like crashing into the Panther, and the Panther's saying move, and the elephant's like, there's so much space around me. You could go any other way. All right, Panther moving back. Jackson giving chase. Trying to go in for the kill. Nope, they realized that's probably not a good idea. Okay, not. Also, this Panzerwerfer. Okay, they got another one. Wait, no, wasn't there? What happened to the other Panzerwerfer? I guess I'm assuming it died from some type of armored vehicle. Okay. Well, whatever the case may be, it's oh, good. Panzer Grenadiers finally realizing, yeah, we can go around the flank and knock out this mortar pit. Hasn't done anything, got less than 3 kills, but hey, at least we'll get it. Artillery barrage also coming down to help kill it. Because, yeah, something just helped knock that sucker out. Light barrage, it's going to be close, but I feel like the harden ability is just going to keep it from, or the God damn it, what's this thing called? Brace. My God. The brace ability is going to stop it from dying, so they can repair it in the meantime. Allies slowly being pushed down. Okay, here's a question for the allies. Hey, allies, why don't you launch an assault this way? Like, seriously, I've yet to see any infantry push through here. You have a Comet-Jackson, sorry, a Comet-Firefly, both right next to this point, and I've seen no attempt whatsoever to take it. It's astounding. Like, think about it. There's been no attacks, nothing in this sector. I am so amped up that my cat is circling me, being like, "Are you okay?" She'll usually do that. If I get amped up in a game, she'll usually come by and be like, "Are you okay? You seem a little tense." And then I give her a hug, and she gives me a hug, and I just relieve all my stress. That's how much this game is working me up right now. That my stress relief cat is realizing, oh boy, you need to calm down. But yeah, if you ever notice, like, in my streams that my cat just sitting in the corner and stuff like that, it's just because I get amped up in 2H2 matches, and the more amped up I get, the closer she gets to be like, "Are you okay? Do you need to calm down?"
Can we shoot something down?
But yeah, it is a bit annoying in this game because we're at 46 minutes, and this doesn't feel like a 46-minute game. I'm gonna start fast forwarding it. Like, elephant, by God! Going mid. Why won't you go to mid? We have Panther-Grenadiers moving in. Paratroopers should hold them off. Oh, I'm sorry. Decently. Centaur, though, is gonna... Wow, okay. Help change things. Panther-Grenadiers should probably have focused fire on the Centaur more so, but Panther's moving on in. Recon going out. Centaur's gonna be focused on all this rather than hitting the plane. Oh, nope, it's gonna focus on the plane. Okay. Jackson moving in. Maybe we have a missile barrage as well. Can we have that? There we go. Missiles away. A good hit. Double MG firing on the Panther, doing no damage, but whatever. That's still pretty funny. Firefly getting one last shot off. Jackson's opening fire along with all the pack guns. Slowly pushing back the Panther. Artillery coming down. It does a little bit of damage. But, like, seriously. Allies, take the goddamn south. There is nothing stopping you from pushing here. Are there mines? I don't see any mines. I really don't see any artillery mines. If you're really that worried, get a minesweeper. But you could honestly push up and take that point and just win the game. The Germans just seem content on hanging back with most of their forces. It seems the Germans are, like, holding back the Allies to push. Except for mid. For some damn reason, they're like, we must use everything we have to take mid. Even an elephant fighting infantry. Which I would say, oh, Greyshot, I think you're over-exaggerating. Am I really? I'm gonna start fast-forwarding. I don't think people are going to really want to sit down and watch this game for this long. Panther coming around. We have a pack gun. Not pack gun, sorry. A 6-pounder opening fire. Jackson coming on the flank. One giving chase. But the elephant's like, sorry. No, that's not happening. Panther's still alive, though. And Jackson also managing to get out of there alive. So good for them. Flamethrower unit taking the point because there's no infantry to stop them. Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know.
The weapon crew are, I'm afraid, quite dead.
Wow, are you telling me that 6-pounder didn't kill that infantry squad? Oh my God, I really thought an AT gun would do wonders against infantry. Wow, that's astounding. I guess you're a big fan of Fury and watching that, what was it, the AT gun shot with the just going through the guy, like. Wait, no. Did they go through the guy? Or am I thinking of another scene? No, I think that was with the Tiger tank crew. The shot went through the person on top of the tank. So. At least the mortar carriages are taking out the infantry. Wait, did he sacrifice an engineer squad to recap that AT gun and then get destroyed? Of course he did. So, we have MG in mid. We have artillery coming down on the mortar pit, which has gotten 14 kills. But once again, it's like you need like consistent firepower, not artillery, to take this fortification out. Also, please send any infantry allied player down south and capture those points. Why? Because it seems like the Germans are really actively throwing themselves in the north, which is great because it seems like you guys are doing a great job at counteracting them. You pushing south would really throw a wrench in that plan. Jackson's opening fire, but again, too many Panthers. They're going to need to fall back. Some great shots, though. Probably should activate some extra armor-piercing rounds. Why are you advancing? This is a bad engagement. There we go. Finally, we have the British moving on in, so that's actually not bad, but... okay, come on. Comet's opening fire. One Panther dead. Up. And one Comet dead. Panther slowly pulling back. A T-gun not manned. This one... Elephant really not doing anything this game. Comet giving chase backwards for some strange reason. Like I said, I don't know why. Just a little awkward, a little weird, I would say. But whatever the case may be. We've units capturing this point because they realize we need to win via victory point. And for some reason, we can't hold mid. Do you have an MG over here shooting at any enemy? Oh, no. Do you have infantry guarding that point? Well, no. So why can't you hold mid? We just can't figure it out. Really? You can't figure it out? Huh. Weird. Very weird. So, yeah. Anyway, big allied push on the far left. Jackson's advancing, with mortar carriages backing them up. So it looks like the allied player has finally got enough to make an army. He's actually over capacity, by the way, and that you can do that via decrewing. So yeah, that's definitely on purpose, trying to kind of get more men or more units at his disposal. I'll get him, you know, one more unit, but
A gun carrier just got knocked out.
it used to be a more serious problem. But they kind of, Relic did some patching and kind of made it less effective as it was. But it's still, you can go over as the Americans. Slightly, but you can be over a capacity. They're finally capturing the north. Once again, there's nothing stopping the Allies from literally walking back along this trail all the way and capturing this point. Even the MG was currently being blocked by the building, so you wouldn't have to worry about it being suppressed at all. It's okay. So now we have a big charge on left. At least I think it's a charge. Panther attacking an AT gun along with the Elephant. Focus vehicles, please. Jackson's moving on in from the corner. Yeah, there it goes. There's just enough shots along that side. Is he just gonna kill his Elephant? Has he realized how bad he is with the Elephant and realized, you know what, maybe I should just sacrifice it? Because all these Jacksons are just gonna hammer it. And I'm seeing extra potent shots. Yep, with the extra arm-piercing rounds. So you know what? These Jacksons just keep charging. Just charge, please. Just advance. Kill them all. I'm only saying this to end my misery, not yours. Oh, come on. If the Jacksons would have stayed there, they could have ripped apart these Comets. I mean, not the Comets. Panthers, while the Comets there, taking the hits. Jacksons, move back up, please. Come on. Move back up. There we go. So, like, wait, you want us to engage this quickly? No, we can't do that. Alright, fine. I guess we'll try. They're prioritizing vehicles. Again, there we go. Great shot all around. Panther being pushed back. And yeah, they're slowly advancing. Are they going to push right through? I mean, feasibly they could, but with the pack line and stuff like that, would be very risky for them. Also, it looks like Batra has deployed more Panthers. So it looks like every time you kill one, again, there's more. And same thing with Larry. Larry's just playing all the Panthers. If this game ends with a giant Panther charge, I'm like, great, fantastic. It's like 20 minutes late from how this battle should have ended. And I was really hoping that plane crashed into something. But alas, it didn't. Panther coming on the flank. Panzerwerfer hitting no... Okay, hit the MG a little bit. Rocket Barrage one-shot hits. Pack Gun kind of pulling a little too close, but it's backed up by the Panzer Grenadiers, which should help them it out. Jackson's, though, coming in force. I don't understand what they're trying to do here, but okay. I mean, MG... Okay, there we go. Maybe MG, I think, had to reposition, but opening fire along with the Centaur. Centaur did die, though. But, again, they got suppressed, and they're going to fall back. Jackson's advancing. Pack Gun could redeploy or reposition itself to help out. But say goodbye to a 3-star one. And 2 Panthers could also charge. Knocked out the cache as well, which is helpful. Jackson slowly backing up. Still getting some nice shots there. Some of them activating the extra armor-piercing rounds. Firefly also on standby. Comm on standby as well. They could advance and do like a massive charge and probably break the Germans. Again, if done effectively with the competent front backed up by all the Jacksons and Fireflies just one-shotting Panthers with a combined assault. Or you could just, keep the Jackson on the front line and just have it die. That's also really effective. Good hang time, though, on the crew. That got pretty freaking high. So... British infantry section kind of slowly moving up. This guy, oh boy. Pack Gun just, I'm sorry, 6-pounder, not 6-pounder, sorry. M1 moving up until I'd be taken out. I'm like, every single AT gun except the one I'm mentioning. If I mentioned the Zis, then I would have surely lost my mind. Panther, still fighting even though it has no main gun. Should probably just back up. Jackson's also firing along the range. Missile barrage kind of hitting both Jacksons. Panzer Grenadiers, though, moving up as well, which could be bad if, for anything that's a tank destroyer. MG opening fire, though, could suppress that infantry, stop them. Jacksons could also use their range, but they're very close to dying, so maybe keep them back. Mortar carriages not healing. These guys slowly being healed by the forward assembly over here, again with the automatic repair crew. Mortar pit opening fire on this position as well. Could knock it out. Firefly slowly pushing back. Very close to killing the Panther. Ah, damn it, bouncing. Jacksons could go in for a final shot, but the Panzer Grenadiers are kind of stopping them, I would assume, from moving up too much. Nice shot with the mortar pit. Being a great hit. Panzerwerfer, though, firing. I'm assuming he's going to hit all this. Nope, it's hitting the mortar pit, and as you can see, it did a ton of damage. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, it did absolutely nothing. Great job. Just great job. Once again, Allied forces, have you somehow managed to push south? No, you haven't. It's incredible. It's astounding. You have managed to hold this point, which I'll give you credit for. But you need to recap mid if you're going to win this game. This Jackson's not opening fire, even if he moved up slightly. There we go. You could brace that mortar pit, but I guess you just don't care. Sure. Panther slowly moving up. AT grenades would be great to pin them. There we go. Comet moving up. Jackson's, once again, back there for quite some time. Didn't even repair them, so if he loses them, that's on him. We have more Panthers being made. I feel like the Germans are like, fuck it, just deploy all the Panthers. Sir, we're depleting the entire German army of all the Panthers for this one battle. It's fine. It'll win the war. Doesn't do anything. But in any case, yeah, finally knocked out the mortar pit, which good. They fired through the brush. Missiles kind of missing. Once again, all the allied armor very close to dying. Jackson's, though, moving up. Could probably do a quick succession of just small hits. And then you have the Firefly move on up and hit the Panther one more time, which could be effective. Come on, hit it. Hit it. There we go. Comet, now pull back. Fire the smoke and or it's fine. Jacksons, don't move up. You're going to die. Okay, if the Panzer Grenadiers get any kills on these guys, that's absolutely on the Allies. And they also are sacrificing all their infantry. Why are you sacrificing all your infantry? Just retreat. It's fine. Also, that mortar carriage has been back there for how long and hasn't been healed? Allies slowly being pushed back. But once again, I feel like it's kind of their fault. A little bit, because again, you've had plenty of time to heal all your stuff. Hell, if you wanted to really heal and be like super awesome, you could activate your repair crews and just like repair them next to the British, so that way the British, you can heal the British one faster. Because 3-star repair crews will heal pretty freaking quickly. So, there's that. Panther's slowly advancing. And if they complain, well, they're spamming Panthers at us. Yeah, because it's working. Okay, there we go. Well, okay, working is probably a strong term. It's grinding the Allies down. Great shot. Okay, so it looks like, yeah. Larry has really no force left. I mean, and Batra has 2 Panthers left instead of the 6 that both of them had at one point. So if they really want to win this game, there's nothing stopping them. Like, seriously, they could easily, once again, walk a unit over here and capture this. But for some reason, they haven't. It's astounding to me. You have an entire map that you can go around, and you decide not to. So, I don't know. Kind of frustrating. Very frustrating on my part. Just watching this and seeing that the Germans kind of throwing themselves at the Allies. And not moving up stuff, like you have a pack back here and you can move that up to open fire, and a few other different areas, like they come in from this flank, so maybe you have a pack, you can reman that pack, one guard here, one guard down here. You could have the elephant also guarding there, and it would have been way more effective instead of being just the giant paperweight throughout this entire game. It looks like what the Germans are going to do is just win the game via capturing these points, which, good for them, I guess. But yeah, it's just a bit frustrating, I would say. Oh, good, they killed it. Glad we threw that extra bundle grenade on it. Taking the point. Great timing to knock that unit out. I'm just fast forwarding at this point, because at this point the Allies will lose this game, but they're going to lose it via capture points because they're too stubborn to leave mid. And you can say, oh, Greyshot, they're launching this great assault up north. Yeah, that's why they Panther-Grenadiers there, to hold back all the tank destroyers. Oh, okay. Nice mine attempt. And yeah, that managed to kill the Jackson. I'm not Jackson, the Panther. Panther might be able to kill one of these suckers. Oh, damage engine decrewed, but not dead. Not dead. They can always recruit with a rear echelon squad. Now these guys are just deploying a ton of Pioneer squads, and we have a Tiger being deployed. You have one Panther now being deployed. They just need to hold on. They just need to hold on to the victory points, and they got this. Finally, we have a unit going south. Holy shit. Holy shit, what happened? Like, seriously, what happened? The Allies are now actually advancing south. It's incredible. Free man, the one with no engine. It's fine. Did he just seriously lose all of his Jacksons? He lost all of his Jacksons in that engagement. MG, instead of focusing on the Panther-Grenadier squad, focusing on the armor. Okay. Now the British have to come over here, and will they kill the, this thing? Yeah, they will. I'm actually very surprised that they actually did well over here. Nice precision barrage. Nope. Like, it was just artillery barrage. I thought it was his strike, but nope. Just retreat the unit. Seriously, just retreat it. He lost all of his Jacksons up north, and that's more so, like, really? Really? Oh, the MG, the one place they could suppress, they actually do instead of going around. Oh, boy. They retreat the unit. You're not going to be able to move. And it looks like the Germans will take the north and win the game. So, good for them. Should they really have won the game? Probably not. But that being said, if this guy would have kept his Jacksons alive, that probably would have helped. And before you say Greyshot, they spam Jacksons. Well, yeah, but you were the guys who like purposely like look at this. This player is now launching an assault, and I guarantee you he will freaking realize the Germans have nothing. Like they really have no backbone at all. They could have really rushed up here and killed the Panzerwerfers and whatnot, and GG'd this game. It's astounding. But no, they didn't press over here once. Like this area is like untouched from the battle. It's crazy. In any case, yeah, Pablo did a ton of damage. I'm not doubting he didn't do a lot of damage. He also took a lot of casualties. But the thing about it, 68,000. Like I said, I'm not saying he didn't do that, but the Allies could have advanced a lot quicker, like a hell of a lot quicker. Batch over here doing a lot of damage along with the Larry. And they also could have advanced quicker and ended the game. It's like the Allies were on their last legs for a good chunk of this time. So we have 8 Panthers over here. And how many do we have over here? We have 9. So we actually have 17 Panthers made in this game. But then, like, Pablo, how many Jacksons did you deploy? You had 8. So before you say Greyshot, he spammed armor. You also spammed equally amount of tank destroyers. So I can't say that one side was just completely spamming and the other wasn't. Both you guys were doing blobbing. Both you guys were doing that. It's just that the Germans were at least launching assaults. How poorly conceived they were is another story, but they were at least trying. I just can't say the same thing about the Allies. The Allies just stood in place and didn't really do much. And that's the biggest problem. I mean, you could say the British was kind of lackluster in that regard, but, like, both sides were equally incompetent. It's just one was just how they managed to win them the game, I would say. Just how they were. But in any case, yeah, you could say a lot of Panthers died or a lot of blobs died, but yeah, that's not saying much when both sides were equally at fault. But in any case, guys, that's going to be this game. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. It's been Greyshot17, and I'll see you all next time. Hello everyone, and before you guys go, you can check out a previous video on the top left hand corner, a random video that may be recommended to you on the right hand side. Below is Patreon supporters that help support this very channel, including Leo, Tim, Aaron, Nathan, Michael, Ace, Joey, Ollie, Sergeant McPain, and White Hot D. Thank you guys so much for your awesome support. You guys rock. This has been Greyshot17, and I'll see you all next time.